Have you ever found yourself scrolling through social media and you notice you're constantly reading the content of people that maybe their content bothers you or you don't agree with it, or it's really uninspiring in a repulsive kind of way, but for some reason you read it though, or you're always watching their stories. I found myself doing this lately. Earlier today I was reading a post by someone and I realized, like, this person's always passive aggressive, they're always dramatic, they're always attention seeking, or they make content that is kind of manipulative, like there's a purpose behind it that isn't very kind of genuine. And my thought was, this person kind of bothers me, and I thought, why do I follow this person? Like, why don't I unfriend this person right now? Like, I wanted to be mindful of it. It seems contradictory to constantly read someone's posts if the posts bother you. So why would you do this? I realized it inspires me towards what I don't want to be like. You know, sometimes it's easy to preach, not to other people, but preach to yourself, to have the self-talk about what you don't want to become or what you don't want to be like. But it's not always easy to follow it, because as human beings, as flawed human beings, we're hypocritical. We tell ourselves that we have beliefs and we have a vision for ourselves, and we're the type of person that does certain things, but we don't follow that. Sometimes we do the exact opposite and we're hypocritical. I found that some people that I follow, even though I don't like their content, it inspires me because it makes me realize I see myself in that. I see myself in that person, and I don't like it. Being exposed to their content helps act as if it's like a dog whistle that kind of perks my ears up and makes me realize, okay, wait. I've been like that recently and I didn't like it. And it's a constant reminder of who I don't want to be. So it's possible to find inspiration in the uninspiring, if you know what I mean, if that makes sense. For example, this is a terrible example, but for example, lately when I be out about running errands or at the grocery store or out wherever, it doesn't matter. And sometimes I'll see somebody and like they're wearing sweatpants. Again, it's a bad example, but just stay with me. They're wearing sweatpants. And I often wear sweatpants. I've always been an athlete, so going to the gym, playing basketball, I used to always wear sweatpants. And I still do wear sweatpants quite a bit. So I saw this person wearing sweatpants and I thought, is that how I look? Like, because sometimes sweatpants, I notice that it kind of comes off as a little like uncaring, kind of, anyways, you get what I mean. And so I thought, maybe I should stop wearing sweatpants as much when I'm going out, even grocery shopping. You never know who you're gonna meet or who you're gonna interact with. And again, terrible example, but you get what I mean. But on a more practical example, sometimes I see people and they're constantly struggling with their finances, and they're not just their income and trying to live week to week, month to month, but their ability to control how they spend money. It's very chaotic. And when I see that, what seems uninspiring inspires me to make sure I have my finances in check. I'm very focused on my investments and making my money work for me and being, you know, intentionally frugal, as I like to say. And it's not because I see people that make a lot of money and their finances are completely in control and that inspires me. It's very much because I see people that have their life out of control with their finances and it's very chaotic, and that uninspiring situation inspires me towards where I want to go or what I don't want to be like. I don't know if you can relate to this at all, but you can find inspiration in the uninspiring. Don't get me wrong, my social media presence is very filtered. I make sure it's in check. But every now and then when I see somebody post things, for example, they make comments about how they're trying to clean up their life and remove people from it and leave all the drama behind. On the other hand, they have 20 stories every day of them sharing dramatic memes that are very specific to situations that are clearly reflective of what's going on in their life. Like the hypocrisy in their posts, this shows so clearly. And it inspires me. It's like, you know what? I don't want to be like that. I don't want to air out my drama to the world or constantly be sharing what's going wrong in my life and being passive aggressive about it and being dramatic with it. And it's kind of just a lesson. It's a nod to me to check and constantly evaluate myself. And I find it helpful. And these people will never know what they've done, but a lot of times I find inspiration from the things that I don't want to be like, oftentimes more than I find inspiration from the things that I do want to be like. And maybe you'll find that's the same way in your life. Let me know down in the comments if you can relate to this in any way or if I'm just completely crazy and this is unique to me. If you like this weird video, go ahead and hit the like button. I'd appreciate that. It helps support the channel. And if you want to see more videos from myself, you can watch this playlist right here, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.